Well, seems that fall has come and gone. It's here for a split second. Now we're straight into winter. It's been really cold. I mean, for me, for a Southern Californian girl. I've been kind of dreading this weather because it's just thinking about the amount of propane that I'll be burning through. But, yeah. You know, I originally planning on putting a house out there. May still happen, you never know. But I did put in a solar package that was going to be enough for a 1,000 square foot home. It is not even enough for this 42-foot fifth wheel. So, yeah. You know, I've talked about this before. There are trees in the way of the sun. It is not just the trees, though. It is also the position of the sun and the shorter days that we're having in this winter. Nothing much I can do about the trees at this moment because this is not my property. This is my brother's property. They are slowly getting used to the idea of taking down this long needle pine that is the main culprit. That's not going to solve all my problems, but it will help. So we'll see. For now, I am just going to keep trying to conserve energy and the best I can. If you watched my video from last week, I talked about skirting the RV, and I'll walk you around in a minute to show you do's and don'ts. But I can say that, you know, this is early times, but I have noticed a big difference between the outside weather and under the RV. I do have a weather station, and it has like a little satellite thermostat that is living under the RV, away from the furnace, away from the tank's heaters. So it is getting a pretty accurate reading of what the temperature is underneath the RV, and I'm, you know, really happy with the results. About 8, 10, depending on the time, 12 degrees difference. So that's great. I didn't spend all that money on this, you know, skirting for nothing and all the time. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out things I can do to make this living in the RV more efficient. And some things might help you if you also are doing this kind of thing. Some things might seem a little wacky. I don't know. Let's just go. Let's go. Okay, I guess I should start with the obvious. Is put down a bunch of rugs. I have them everywhere. Helps with keeping your feet warm. Also, my brother's bought me this electric throw. I love it. I didn't want the electric blanket because I do get a little warm at night, even when it's freezing cold sometimes. And Gretel doesn't like the electric throw, so she will avoid it. So it's good that I have just this. This is perfect. I can use it over here on the couch in the cold, rainy days. And yeah, absolutely love it. It works great. Okay, next, I do have a little electric heater. I do not plug it into the RV. The RV's electricity wiring, it's not the same as what you'd have in a regular house. So I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to burn up my RV. So I do use my Jackery, the solar generator that I have. I do plug it into that when I need it, and I only use it during the daytime. So when it's really cold, and I can turn off the furnace. And I'm only in one room. That makes sense. Okay, the other thing is, and this is a must for me, is this dehumidifier. It works so great. As soon as you turn it on, it will tell you what the humidity level is inside of the RV, and then it will start to suck out all the water in the air. It works great. Highly recommend getting a dehumidifier. If you can't, there are other things too you can use. Okay, I also use these. They help with condensation. You know, they sell them to you when you buy a RV. They work good. You just have to replace that packet every season, but yeah, it really does do the job, and I have them in every room. Okay, so we're in the kitchen, and this is a cover for the vent, the fan vent, and it's rather thick. It has like a foil topping up inside there, so it does help with keeping the cold out. I also have one in my bathroom. It works really well, and this is the second year I've been using it and been really happy with it. Okay, here's another one. This is a door cover, and it has this magnetic closure. Really great. I keep it on all year because it's good for the summer too. Keeps out the heat. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I have it on both doors. Let's go to the back door and I'll show you a problem that I'm having. Okay, here's my back door. Gretel. You can see lots of condensation all here and up here. I was getting a lot coming off of this window, and I covered it with the skirting material that I used. And I will put a name of exactly what this is called, this stuff called, and also, yeah, I also have it on this side. This is just for the winter. I don't care about having any light in that back bedroom or back bathroom because there is a skylight in it and also a fan cup up inside, and it keeps it really bright in there. But anyway, yeah, this has helped. There's just hardly anything coming out of there. It's mostly all along here, and that is because there is some missing weather stripping. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's just the way they build these things. But I am going to get better weather stripping, and yeah, really make sure that this is solid, tight, no air coming through, and hopefully that will help with my condensation because I do not want this thing falling apart. Okay, so since we're out here, I'll show you what I did. Okay, so yeah, this is all the skirting that I put on it, and it is pretty tight. I mean, there are some spaces here and there that have an opening, but for the most part, it is tight. My Jackery is charging. I have it in there, it's charging. But yeah, originally I had used this tape that they recommend to use with this product. I ran out, and when I got up to here to the front, I used some other tape. I got at the hardware store because I had to order the other one, and everything fell the next day. So I had to redo all this. I just used some duct tape to take care of the seals, and then use the tape that they recommend that goes with this product to attach to the RV. So far so good. Staying up. Yeah, it's pretty solid, and I have it all the way around, all the way in the back. You know, it's not pretty, but it's doing the job. I'm happy with it. I mean, if I can get 10 degrees difference every day, that's great. Great for me and my feet. Some windows, I do have a covering over them. This one's not doing the best job because it's not covered on the sides, and I have it that way so I can take it off to get sunlight in. But my bedroom, I don't care about having sunlight in there. I'm only in there when I'm sleeping, so that thing is completely covered. It has another one of these sheets inside on the other side of the window, and I have had no condensation problems on that window. So after Christmas, that one's getting boarded up too. And most likely this giant one. This one is one that is constantly wet. It's bad. Also Gretel's little window back here. But yeah. So yeah, this has been working great. I'm really happy with it. Good investment. So you can see behind me, I am having some condensation issues. That's RVs. But I have been taking care of it every day. I do have some coverings that I put on the windows to keep the cold out. And obviously it doesn't help with the condensation. If I had coverings on the outside, it would. But for now, this is what I'm doing. Every morning I take the covers off and I wipe down the windows. And it's worked so far. So far, it's been great. The condensation has only been on the windows. They do have these little weeping vents that go to the outside. So I haven't seen anything on the inside yet. But, you know, going to keep an eye on it. Also, not cranking the heat as much as I did last year. Just, you know, bundling up well. I don't want to overdo it on the propane. Really is not just for the furnace, but also to use for the generator when the solar batteries get low. The generator comes on every day for about an hour. And, you know, that's a lot of propane after a while. So far, so good. I haven't been burning through as much as I thought I would, or as much as I was last year. And yeah, we'll see where I come in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that I can save a bit and yeah, stay comfortable and warm. At least he has a coat. Well, here's the door, and I did put some more of this weather stripping all down in here, and then I put this panel up. Yeah, looks like it's working much better. There's still some condensation. I really can't do anything about that on that door handle, but yeah, it seems like it's much better than it was, so I'm happy with that. It is cold. Okay, I thought I would come show you something before I wrap this thing up. Oh gosh. So I've had this wasp nest over here right by the RV all summer, and I'm nothing against wasps, but I didn't want it so close to the RV because they would come over to the doors and stuff. So I was trying to scoot them out and cover their holes and stuff, and they would make new holes. And so I was battling this thing all summer. And this is what it looks like now. That's all their little honeycomb there everywhere. And something got in there, and yeah, it dug that huge hole. I took a picture of it and showed it to my brother-in-law, and he thinks that it was probably coyotes that did that, which makes sense because I did hear them out in this valley out here yapping a couple days ago. So probably was coyotes. Better than a bear. Also, bright side, the wasps are gone. Anyway, whew, it is cold. All right, I'm gonna go back inside. Keep warm. Have a great day.